Hello YouTubers, this is Mooney here, and this title of the video is, I'll probably somehow shorten it later on YouTube when I upload it. What do I like most about launch edition / limited edition / collector's edition / special edition / you name it editions? Well, I think the number one reason, first thing, is going to be the extra goodies. Now, of course, you know, 3DS, not always, but normally a game standard would be $39.99. Some of them might be $29.99 or $19.99. But a lot of the 3DS games, when they release, they're like $39.99. But also, a lot of the launch editions, too, are the exact same price, so you just pick it up and you get those extra goodies for the same amount. Or if it's slightly more expensive by like $10, depending on what it comes with, then I justify the purchase that way. If I really like the series or just interested, and I think the goods inside are justify it, but yeah. And for those other editions that might cost a good, like, between $20 $40 difference, then it just really depends. Because I can't remember, I think the Valkyria one was 80. It was either 80 or 90 or something like that. And I think the Persona 5 edition that I have was around that same amount too. It's like a $20, maybe $30 difference for having the extra goodies, but I think it was just a $20 difference. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section down below if you know off the top of your head how much the Persona 5 Take Your Heart Premium Edition was on launch. And then, I mean, I should know the Valkyria Chronicles 4 since I just recently got it, but I already forgot. And I have the receipt somewhere. It's probably in the box, but just to take it out of the box is a challenge in itself without trying to take away the plastic wrapping that's around it, like gingerly, without tearing anything from the covering. It's like going to the Olympics. It's difficult. But just to kind of show a couple examples that I have here, I have some of them just to kind of like show, like, here's a basic like launch edition here. This is, they released it, to my knowledge, not just in North America, but also in Europe as well. The Hatsune Miku Project Mirai DX. So they took the second game, they improved on it, some of the way that you can change the button scheme and everything. I can't remember how many other extra songs they added, maybe like 1, 2, or 3 or something extra songs. But they slightly improved it and so forth from the second Project Mirai 2. Because Project Mirai 1 and 2 was just released in Japan, and then here in the stateside we got Project Mirai DX. And I think also in Japan they released the DX too, but for them it was called Project Mirai Deluxe. I think that's what the DX pretty much stands for, but I don't know why they changed it if that was the case. Deluxe would have been just as well, maybe just a shortened or something. But here's an example where this one was $39.99. Something simple. It just came with some an AR card set and a bonus wallet chain. Keychain, and that was pretty much it in this standard type little box. And you'll see a lot of other 3DS games that have like a launch edition and a similar like box style that has like maybe 1, 2, or maybe even 3 goodies inside of it as a standard. And I'm kind of curious about this, so if anyone knows, I thought I'd ask it in this video because it's a good time as any. Have any of you ever gotten the last story for the Wii system, and if so, have any of you gotten this with its particular box? Because of course it came with the game and it came with like an art booklet, but I don't know if it came with anything else. I guess I can also just double check real quick online to see if it came with anything else, but I thought if anyone knew off the top of their head, it would be just cool to ask. But I really enjoy it too for a limited edition, launch edition, whatever. If it's like in a hard book style format, kind of embossed, where it's like you can actually see where it pops up off of the cardboard itself, which I really like for the detail, and also for the emblem on the back too. And of course, I don't know really what to do about this, because I know if I try to put some type of like a Goo Gone type thing here, it's going to eat away at this type of cardboard. I can just feel it. So that's unfortunate, but yeah, they put a sticker there that I tried removing the best that I could, and they put a sticker up here. I don't know what to try that can get that stuff off without killing the box also. But if any of you guys have any ideas, that would be awesome. Something that's not too strong that can eliminate the stickiness of the residue of the glue that won't murder the cardboard. That I haven't tried yet. I'll give it maybe a shot. Another really neat one that they did is for the PS3, The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel for PS3. They also did the same thing too with the Vita version, where it's like the launch edition. You have game number 1, and then you can be able to add in this box game number 2 when it came out for PS3 or PS Vita. And you would get a booklet, and you would also get a little Erebonian Empire pin inside. It's funny too, like it's a gigantic box for a tiny pin that's inside this box. But I don't know, the attention to detail like that is pretty cool. So any type of, I also really like the boxes. I don't know what to say. So depending on certain ones too, because if I'm interested, or if a friend, a family member is like, oh, you should really pick up that game, it's really cool, I'm playing it right now, or it's a really steal of a deal to get this set. Man, it has dust on the top of it. I'm just trying to clean that dust off. You should really try it and so forth, and I need to get back into this because it is really good. I wonder if they're gonna do, because I thought there's 1 and 2, but I thought number 3, or I don't know if number 3 is still in Japan or if number 3 released Trails of Cold Steel, but I don't think number 3 came out then on the 3, or I'll have to double check. If anyone knows more information about the Trails of Cold Steel series, because I thought 1 and 2 was on PS Vita, PS3, but then the third part of this series I thought wasn't going to be on PS3, but like on PS4 and so forth. But I don't even know yet if it's released, and I'll double check too later on. But just off the top of your head, if anyone knows about this series and whether or not the third part of the game itself was part of a PS3 line, or if they jumped from 1 and 2 being on PS3, PS Vita, but then the third part of the game they jumped it for PS4, would be cool to know. And if that's the case, man, that kind of sucks, because I think from 1 and 2 you could actually add your save file information and stuff and move it over to the second part of the game, but then you really can't do that if you're doing it from 3 to 4. Not to my knowledge, unless they created some type of way to where on your PSN they like a file transfer system. No, I don't even know if that would actually work. Like under your own PSN ID, you have the save file, they duplicate it, and then they're able to somehow move it over to the PS4. I don't think so. I don't think that's possible, but I don't know. Just offhand, if anyone knows. Thought that was interesting. This one is the Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance Mark of Mastery Edition. I mean, it still is pretty basic. What came with it was a 3DS translucent, just really see-through plastic that had the emblem on the top right hand side that I have on my 3DS. That's somewhere. It's on the other oh wait, no, it's actually on the chair that I can just easily reach. So it came with this case, front, and then generic backing. Yeah, I don't know why like the rubber stoppers over time turn yellow. That's unfortunate because originally they were white. But yeah, I have this over it to protect my Japan Ice White original 3DS system. That's what came with it. It also came with a set of AR cards. And I thought it came with something else too. It also came with these postcard type, I don't know, just images and stuff throughout the game that you can be able to do right here. That I thought was pretty cool. A nice little icing on the cake, essentially. I can't remember. I don't think this was $39.99 when it released, but I could be wrong. If anyone knows off the top of their head, if they know what the price was for this when it first released, that would be awesome. Because I have no clue, honestly. I was just super hyped when I saw this available for pre-order. I'm like, I am definitely going to get this, because I played a couple of the other games, and I'm just like, I'm ready for this to come out for the 3DS. But let's see, what other neat type of iterations did they do? I love it when they add, of course, from my previous video, you guys will see it shortly. It's still technically uploading, but by the time this one comes out, you already see the other one where it's like CDs, songs that I like, and so forth. A lot of them are my gaming CDs, stuff that I get from these launch, limited edition, collector, whatever edition sets that I love to listen to. And that's one of the main things I love. I love CDs. I love art booklets. I love it too whenever it's like in a hard book where it's more than just a few pages. Like it's really detailed, and it just amazes me, and I go back and look at it and I'm just like, dang, this is just so awesome. But besides that too, like, it was interesting for the, so like this one, Valkyria Revolution, like I told you guys, I haven't played it yet, but it came with this cool pin, exclusive Vanguard pin and 12-song soundtrack CD, of course. But I thought it was really neat though for the Persona Take Your Heart edition. So it came with all those goodies, came with the plush, a little bag, of course the game with the metal casing, of course the collectible box, soundtrack CD, and it came with an art book. And for that, I think this was 80 or 90 bucks, I can't remember. It was probably around that price point. And when I saw this one, I'm like, I have to do it. I have to do it. I don't have the original Persona 1 and 2 on PlayStation 1, because all I have is just the PS4, that one that's on the Vita. I have this one. I have Persona 3 on PSP, but I haven't played 1 or 2 the original Persona. One day I'd like to collect those games too. That would be really cool, because I like to collect, I like to play. Have I played all of my games? No, but I'm going through my list. And I like to collect them also in a way just to preserve the games too, because I'm hoping as I get older to increase my game collection, to actually make like a library of sorts. Maybe like dedicate a room to this stuff. I like to have it where like different shelves for like Nintendo, Sony, so forth, Sega, and down the line have like different signs, like metal signs around the area, posters, like a little lounge area with like beanbag chairs, just comfortable chairs with like a TV. You'll have like a standard like flat panel TV, and then of course a CRT, a cathode ray tube television for the old school games to play on. I don't know. That's kind of like a project in the future. I don't see that, of course, anytime soon. But that would be really neat to add, like whether it's like in a basement area or just like in a separate room in general, just to have a dedicated gaming room, people to come and go as they please and just sit down and enjoy and relax. Because I love to collect to play them, but also as the years go on, when my collection becomes bigger, have more space, and maybe hopefully pass this on to someone else in my family, or maybe if I have future kids or something, to someone who actually genuinely would care for the collection and who loves to play the games too, is who I would give them to. But yeah, I don't know. That just popped in my head, but there's like some dust on the camera. I thought I would like blow on it, but then if I did, you would hear the effect of me blowing on the camera, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna not do that right now. But yeah, it even shows here on the back of the Kingdom Hearts one, where it actually showed on the back collectible box, the case, the collectible cards, the AR card, the sleeve that came in this thing, and the game itself. And of course, if you have the Kingdom Hearts 2.8, then you'll have this game to play also on there too. And just finished playing the Birth by Sleep 2.2 fragmentary passage for Aqua. Man, it was good. That was good, guys. Now I just need to get through Birth by Sleep because I've been zoning out and going through other games, but I've advanced more with Terra's story. Terra's story, I should be on the world that's like the Peter Pan world. It has a specific name, but I'm just going to call it the Peter Pan world for short for Terra, and then after that I can go to Ventus. And then I'll have that one completed, and then I'll move to another Kingdom Hearts game. But also, great, because you've seen this before, the Bravely Second End Layer. Besides the Persona and the Valkyria Chronicles 4, those two are great premium edition type sets. Also, the Bravely Second Bravely series did really good with their collector's editions. This one, I love the fact that it's a lot, well, the book they did a step up from the first one, Or this one actually comes with like, it's a soft cover booklet, but it's a gigantic art booklet. And that just tickled me pink, honestly, when I saw that. But that's pretty much it. Like, I love art books, CDs, collectible pins, anything extra. That's why I love these type of special limited launch editions and so forth. Do you guys have any launch limited special type editions that you like or are interested in getting this year or next year that you're super duper hyped up for? If so, leave your comments in the comment section down below, and I'd love to read which ones you're hyped up for, whatever console it is and so forth. Let me know. Ones that maybe I should look out for that I might be interested in too. Yeah, definitely. Well, this is pretty much it for the video. Just kind of showing you why I like these sets and why certain things just kind of like, if I see it, then I'm like, yes, I gotta get it. CD, art booklet, collectible stuff. I just love it. I love it. But yeah, this is pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and this is Lynn Mooney signing out. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.